Right, we just got in from walking Dexter. Anthony, what storm's coming our way?
Storm Barrow.
Storm Barrow. Oh, Dexter's wet. Luckily, we've got his blanket on the sofa. You all right there, lad? Bless him. Why don't you sit by the fire? Fire's going. Coats are wet through. Oh, I've got a new addition. I'll try and move Anthony's socks because that's not very pleasant, is it? What are we going to call him? Might we call him Reg?
Yeah.
That's his Reg. Our new doorstop. We're going to take the other one off because it just marks the carpet. Anthony's trying to push me over. Funny. Well, this is only the second cat that I've drawn, and I'm really happy with the way this has turned out. I'm going to be delivering this on Sunday to the Boat Vloggers Christmas party. I'm hoping that, well, if the owner may only see it at Christmas, but I'm hoping they like it. And this is the other cat portrait, the very first one that I've done. I really like the detail on this one. Enjoyed doing these. Still busy finishing Christmas commissions. This is Henry. Oh, I've really enjoyed drawing this one, and I've just got one more commission to do. That's it for this year. Well, I've finally finished my last Christmas commission, and this is it. Really happy with the way that turned out. I quite like it when the pet is in a countryside surrounding like that. But I really love this one as well. Well, it's Monday the 1st of December. We're making our way, well, I'm making my way, Anthony's in work today. So I'm following our friends Paddy and Jill through Foulridge Tunnel. It's 1.49 kilometres long, just under a mile. The roof doesn't look very high at all to the entrance. I thought it would be taller. We've got about 10 minutes before we go through. It's timed entry with a traffic light system. Obviously they're on red at the moment. We should get through about 10 o'clock this morning. We've had lots of offers of help from our friends, which are Trevor, Jenny and Martin, and also Mark's come to help us as well, so a big thank you to you guys for coming to help. Yeah, a little bit nervous, apprehensive if I'm honest, because I've never gone through a tunnel on my own. I've always had Anthony with me. Dexter's with me, but you know, he's not a big fan of tunnels. Anyway, there's still no bow thruster. Can't believe it's the 1st of December. Just seen 2 deer running across the field from the entrance near Foulridge Tunnel. We've been there for just over a week. We've had all the heavy snow, the storm to contend with, the high winds, but yeah, we survived. Monday we were hoping to move, Sunday we were hoping to move, but the canal had iced over, believe it or not, so it wasn't worth risking damaging the blacking and the blacking of other boats. And then Monday we went to a Christmas party at Reedley Marina where we used to be. It was great to see everybody, and we only got back late yesterday, so we couldn't travel yesterday. Right, so wish us luck, see you soon. All was going really well, and then this happened.
Well, I've got these, you run get changed.
Well, it had to happen. I've been for a swim, just tying the ropes up to the side of Foulridge Tunnel, and it's so mossy. I stepped onto the side, slipped straight in. Luckily there's a bit of a gap between the boat, but Foulridge Tunnel operates on a traffic light system, and the lights were on green by the time I got dressed, so I didn't have time to film us actually going into the entrance of the tunnel. You could just make out Paddy and Jill's boat in front. down in the main cabin. Not daft, are you, lad? Just listen out for Paddy screaming when the cold water runs down his back. I was so grateful that Paddy and Jill were in front. I had plenty of warning of cold water to come. Oh, we made it. Yeah, that was my favourite tunnel ever. It was so straight. Apart from getting a soaking. Well, really enjoyed Foulridge Tunnel. Really straight tunnel. Lots of water coming down. Luckily the light on the roof gave me plenty of warning. So did Paddy and the boat in front screaming like a girl every time the cold water hit him. Come out into the light, Dexter soaking. Bless him. So yeah, that was a bit of a shock, falling in the canal. It's always when you least expect things, isn't it? So I just stepped off the boat to get the centre line to bring the boat in while we waited 10 or 15 minutes for the lights to change. And it was so slippy, the path on the side, really covered in moss. I just went flying. Luckily I didn't hit my head. Hit my knee a little bit on the way in, but I feel fine now. So yeah, about an inch of water in my boots. Luckily I had some other shoes on the boat, and Paddy held the centre line while I got in and got changed. One lady made me laugh. She said, "Oh, you're a little bit wet." I don't think she realised I'd been in the canal. Yeah, but it was just over waist height. And then I remembered I had my phone in my pocket, but that seems okay, touch wood. Dexter didn't seem fussed at all. Right, cold now. Wish I could just moor up and sit by the fire for 10 minutes and dry off. It's all part of the adventure though. It's Anthony's fault for being in work. Right, catch up with my friends. Back in tick over as we approach these boats. cold biting wind blowing across the fields at this point. Not great for me. I got a call from our good friends and our crew for the day, who were Trevor, Jenny and Martin. And they'd arranged to meet us at the first lock.
They're already in the top lock, coming down, and they've got marked on. Right, we're at Barrowford. It's very cold. Looks like there's somebody coming up the locks. No, it doesn't. Didn't recognise Jill. So we've got Jill on the right, Mark on the left, and Mark's dog Mika, who's very well behaved. Mark, on the other hand, isn't.
Right, I'll just show you my clothes I went, yeah. There's my boots. Just nasty. There's my jeans. Not the nicest day to go for a swim.
You got wet before you got in the tunnel.
I thought it'd be a nice day for a dip.
Was it kaplush or kaplunk?
It wasn't as cold as I thought, I tell you. I'm cold now.
Shock.
Yeah. Morning, Martin. It's alright, don't worry. I'm worse than anyone. And I was telling that to the off because I'm filming, he's texting.
Are you going all the way to Reedley today?
Yeah, that's the plan.
had to hang around slightly at this point because they were having trouble with the lock gates ahead, but they soon sorted them out. There are 7 locks at Barrowford with a rise of just over 69 feet, and I was so grateful of the help, especially on a cold, windy day. I have to give a shout out to Jenny and Trevor's dog Ralph. You can just see in the background, it was so well behaved. The bridge you can see is Greenfield Road motorway bridge. After the last lock of the day around the corner, Trevor, Jenny and Martin made their way back home, and I was so thankful, so a big thank you to the 3 of you for your help, and also Ralph.
Right, well, I've been cruising, been cruising for a few hours now. It's really cold, I've got really wet, Dexter's really wet, so I've come in to relight the fire because that had died down, make myself a cup of coffee and have some crumpets because I'm cold and I'm hungry. Oh, and I've run out of memory on my flashcards, so I'm just downloading some images so I can carry on filming.
My mobile phone didn't seem to be working properly after falling in the canal, so I put it by the fire to dry out. Thankfully, it was fine after that. Well, I've just stopped for a break and to light the fire, to get something to eat and a cup of coffee, and also all the flashcards were full on the cameras, so I had to download some of the images and free up some space. But 4 people have stopped me now to ask if I'm the cavalry, because apparently Paddy is stuck because of a fallen tree. Let's wait and see what happens. We're destined never to get anywhere this winter. Breaches, damaged locks, now fallen trees. I don't want to laugh about it in case it's too serious, but I'm hoping we can get through. You may have noticed our Wi-Fi aerial at the bow of the boat. It's got a plastic bag over it. It got blown over in the storm, even though it's on a really strong magnetic base. It got blown over in the storm the other night, and the plastic casing cracked off and ended up in the canal. Back to ordering you one of those. Is this a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Paddy to the rescue.
What happened to you?
Oh.
Right, well, I'm just walking up around the corner.
Brill.
Nice and steady round, just round the trees across
The number of people that have said, are you the cavalry? Because your friend's stuck down there. So I'm looking up your boat, didn't even see you.
Yeah, just round the next bend. You can track on, you'll get through easy enough.
So while I was nice and warm by the fire with a cup of coffee and a bite to eat, poor Paddy was having to cut the tree that had fallen down all by himself.
most of it off now. Oh yeah, you'll do that. You'll do that.
Sorry I wasn't here to help you.
Oh no, that one. Lovely. Wish it was that easy for me.
Cheers, man. Cheers, buddy.
You're not far from Greenberfield now.
Well, I soon caught up with Paddy and Jill's boat, and it was so nice to be on the home stretch. We've been out on the water now for nearly 5 hours. This is Reedley Marina, and it was going to be our home for the next 3 months, and we couldn't have got there without all the help from Trevor, Jenny and Martin, and also from Paddy, Jill and Mark, so big thank you to you guys. Thanks to Dave and Phil for their help here too in guiding us into our mooring spot.
That's my one fear, getting in here with no bow thrust because we're so used to it.
Right, we made it to the marina. It's now 3 o'clock. Going to put the covers up, hook the boat up to electricity and try and get warm by the fire. I think hot chocolate with some brandy in, I think. See you later. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's completely free and you won't miss out on any future videos. Keep your comments coming. Have a great week.